Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Nasty Addiction Garage. We are here where everything first started. This is my home away from home, but this is my garage where everything actually really started. This back here is my 91 Toyota MR2. This is one of the most invested projects that I've ever had. This MR2 is far from stock, far from original, but it looks amazing and it's well on its way. It's definitely not complete, but definitely close to it. So what I'm going to be doing is just reintroducing this car for all my new subscribers. The fact that this car has played such a big part of this channel, I felt like I really need to reintroduce it because a lot of people have been asking me, where is it at? How's it going? This is kind of a video to kind of show where we're at with it. And by far, we are not done. And we have so many things to put on this car. But here we go. This is Nasty Addiction Garage. You know, we build with purpose. All right, folks. So this is kind of where we're at with the car. You can kind of see kind of a full view here of what's going on. I'll start with the front end. So the front end was removed to get like the structured bar, powder coated, the upper bumper like bar, I guess you would call it, powder coated as well. The plan for this here is to get this engine bay, or this engine bay, this frunk cleaned up and painted. I don't know if you could really tell in the camera. There's a very matte finish versus a very cleared finish, which I'm not a big fan of. I like uniformity, and I want this to be done correctly. Just because since I've spent the money on this car, I might as well spend the money right. All this needs to be painted. It's gonna come out fairly looking new. Like I think it's one of these things where you have to take the time to get it done right, because if not, it's just gonna look half-assed, and it's just not one of those things that I want. Especially with this build. This build has been maybe the most intensive, the most, heart-wrenching, knuckle-busting, cursing at it, wanting to kick it, break it, burn it, all that stuff. This car has made me feel those feelings. So therefore, I might as well keep it. But we'll move on to the tires now. So the tires, we have the Federal, I believe these are the RSRRs. They wrap a actual Mustang Saline rim. This rim these rims were from a crashed Saline. I believe it was like I don't know if it was a 94 or 96. Found it on Craigslist, bought the wheels. Wheels fit perfect. At the time that I bought these, it was back in the day. I think there was one other MR2 member. It was a white MR2 that had them on. He had replicas that looked amazing on his car. So I took initiative. I bought them, had them powder coated. Since then, they've been on this car. I have not changed wheels. I have powder coated them multiple times. All the same color, because stuff like this, like I chipped it here, turning, I don't know where, off of a curve. I don't know what happened, but I chipped it. But obviously this will get fixed and stuff like that when it's all said and done. But I did change up some stuff. So we don't have original 91 brakes anymore. We have our Brembros. These are Brembros F50s. They are a 4-pot Brembro brake. Looks amazing on this car. Especially with the color scheme that's going on right now. I changed the center caps from that Cobra center cap that I had to a TRD International Toyota Motorsport kind of center cap, which looks good. By the way, I bought these off of like Wish, and they fit great. They've been on there for years. They've been working well. I've had no issue. Back here, for the brake, we have a 13-inch rotor, drilled. One of the best brake systems you can ever buy is Brembro, in my opinion. A lot of people will fight that, but in my opinion, this is probably one of the best to go. So underneath, suspension-wise, so I got quite a few different things here. I have some CX Racing suspension. I went on the cheaper side for the suspension because I've had these suspensions before, and I love them. Like these, for the price that you pay, by far has the comfort and the stability, which is great. dampening system. You can dampen how soft, how hard you want it, however you like it. It's well worth it. I also got these covers. I don't know if you can tell in here, but I got these covers that cover the actual spring itself, so there's no dust or anything that gets into the boot. We have sway bar end links. We have a, I can't see if you can see it, but the sway bar is a I forgot the name, Tenable or I don't know how to even pronounce it, but that's what that sway bar is. I have Megan front arms on both sides, fully adjustable. These you guys can pick up from Campos. Campos has all the parts that I'm going to be pointing out. He has them. I've gotten from. He also has the roll center adjusters. I don't know if you can kind of tell right in here. These things right here, they work great for cars that are lowered. And I ended up buying those from him as well. Great product. He is the man for all that stuff. If you could tell, I got some new knuckles and stuff like that. That I picked up from. Yeah, so I got some new knuckles down here. These knuckles I picked up from Bob Pram. He's another cool MR2 owner. He's a cool cat. Very, very nice guy. He also does awesome things. He has great advice. So you guys ever get a chance, hey, shoot him a line. He's a super cool guy. You guys have any questions, he'll definitely help you. But let's move down to the body. So I don't know if you guys, obviously you guys noticed that there's no fenders on here. So this car is going to be my project wide body. So I already have the body kit. I already have everything. It was a custom body kit made in Thailand by this one guy named One Part. His real name is Juan. His company's name is One Part. I had that body kit specifically made and shipped over here from Thailand. So it is a very unique body kit. Now after I got it, it kind of made way and breakthrough to the U.S. where a lot of other people liked the kit and they wanted it for their car. So there's a couple out there in the United States now. I know in Thailand there's only 2. I think in the United States there's only 2. But as of right now, this is kind of where we're at with it. So it's going to be all from here forward is going to be all carbon fiber. So the only thing that's not carbon fiber is going to be the front bumper, which I'm working on that, but it is going to be costly, which, you know, I have no money, but we're working on that part. As we go down the line, so side skirt wise, we're going to be doing kind of a Greddy mix of like a Airwalker Greddy's type of side skirt with a carbon fiber diffuser that looks amazing. It all fits very well. It's gonna look awesome. Like I'm a loss for words on how nice it's gonna look. Back here we also got rear fender flares. These fender flares look amazing on this car. On the way it hugs the body, the way it fits the lines, it is amazing on this car, and it's gonna work great. Back here for the tires, I don't have a Brembo kit for the back tires just because, or for the back wheels, just because I'm working with Brembo on making a kit specifically for the MR2, including the e-brake. I still want to keep my e-brake, and a lot of times in a lot of these kits have you delete the e-brake, and that is not one thing I want to do. Definitely want to keep my e-brake, especially with this car and where I plan on taking it with speed. E-brake is going to be essential, so I need to have it. So now back to the back end. I'm going to have a special back bumper made or customized because I have something special that's going to go back there. And I'm not going to tell you guys what it is just yet. A lot of you guys probably know who've seen my videos in the past, so you guys probably know what it might be. But I'm going to keep that a secret as of right now. We're going to talk a little bit about this engine bay. So this engine bay is extremely empty. Oh my God, empty and extremely dirty. So what I'm planning on doing is I have a 3VZ that I've turboed and I've got work done to it. What I have to do is go pick it up. I had the motor rebuilt completely with forged internals, everything. So everything is built complete, and I just got to go pick it up. So in the meantime, I got to get this situated and get it ready. I want to clean this engine bay get it painted up all black. We're probably gonna cut open this back end and get some stuff back here, make headway, and try to make it look legit. But as of right now, we're gonna move on now to the interior of the car. So the interior car, here goes those fenders that I was talking about. These fenders are gonna look amazing right here. The width of this tire is, or the rim is actually 10.5, or 17 by 10.5. Our front tire is 17 by 9.5. So this is gonna be a pretty wide stance. A lot of people were clowning me based on what the measurements look like with the body kit on it, and that's one thing that I don't care for, and I'll state it again in this video. You know, to each his own, and to each build your car how you like. You know, don't let anybody ever influence you on what you're gonna do to your car. What matters is it's your car. You build it how you like it. Like I said always, you build with purpose. If you like it, that's what you do. And a lot of people clown me on the width of these wheels and how it looked with this kit on it. You know, I quite frankly don't care. I'm going to continue doing what I do and enjoy my car in this build. But back to the car, here goes the interior. Interior's pretty clean. I have a carbon fiber center console, also got from Campos. Campos makes these. I have these made. This is a carbon fiber bezel, radial bezel. I have the carbon fiber, I don't know what bezel that's called, gauge bezel, I guess, where the gauges go around. I have the surrounding bezels. A lot of carbon fiber in this car. And I also have a 10.5-inch screen here that's going to have navigation. It's going to have all my readings from the Hull Tech. Everything's going to be hooked up to that. It's going to have an OBD2 reader, so I can have everything read on this screen in the cabin and what's going on in the motor. This is going to be the fun part. I also have a push start, very unique piece. I also changed up the ashtray lighter and made it 2 USB ports. I believe they're 2.1 amps a piece, or however you call it. But that's kind of where we're at there. Still holding on to the CD box. I don't know how long I'll be doing that for, just because I am going to put a roll cage, and if I can keep it with the roll cage, I will. If I can't, I won't, but that'll probably go to another one of my builds. So it's kind of where we're at. I'm going to have two 8-inch subwoofers on each side, all Infinity. All my speakers are going to be Infinity. I just like that brand. I'm a big fan. So that kind of concludes what I'll be doing to the car as of right now. So if you guys like it, man, please subscribe. Remember, like, share, subscribe. I can't do this without you guys. You guys have been giving me so much support from my first couple videos. I mean, please, let's keep it going. I almost hit 300, guys. I almost hit 300 subscribers. So let's make sure we make that happen. To another episode of Nasty Addiction. You guys already know we build with purpose. You guys take care. Remember, like, share, subscribe, and build with purpose. Since I've actually driven it outside the garage. It's kind of exciting. I know it's kind of stupid, but it's really exciting. Here it goes. Obviously still got some things that I need to fuck with that, but having some fun with it a little bit, just driving it in and out of the garage. But this is it, man. This is the first time it touching sun. There's no sun, but weather. dusty in there.